My god. I've forgotten everything today. Everything. Wait, YouTube does not have left ear audio, that's good. Gambastatin has been silenced. I really need to add some more like Gamba noises. Farm also needs fixing. What's wrong with the farm? What did I do to the farm? Oh shit, you're right. You're right, it does. My god. Yo, what is today? I've forgotten everything. Okay, farm fixed. Wow. Thank you for joining the farm. Hello everyone. Hello Sarah. Hello Danny Cowboy. Hello Salad. Hello Astatin. Hello. Welcome in. You were distracted. What is the bottom thing? That's so cool. Yeah, I like, it's the farm. It's the farm. We're pretty much done with this farm though, sadly. Yeah, this is Rusty's retirement, the farm at the bottom. It's just something nice to look at and may kind of participate in while I do potentially boring things on stream. I'm glad you liked it, or are distracted by it. That is its purpose. We used to have bulls on screen. That was pretty good. Maybe I should bring back bulls on screen. I just came from a stream with 8% frame drops. Yo, you should see my stream like last week. I had a 47% frame drop. That was a wild day. Oh yeah, the ranks. Is there a competitive owl watching? What do you mean competitive? What do you mean competitive? You forgot about those? Wait, when did I say rank? Oh, the chat command, yeah. Yeah, fractal broccoli is crazy. I still need to try some. I need to find it first. I haven't seen it. Alright, I was fixing Gambastatin. Oh yeah, I did find Gambastatin, but I needed to find like where we set the volume. Gambastatin. Oh, here we are. Decibels. Is that three decimals? What? I guess like 20. Let's try. Well, if we're at -10, let's try 13 decibels for Gambastatin. Okay, I set that up. Now I need to delete the fimshes. Okay, the fimshes have been deleted. Don't mind the world being static. Owl overlay, cargo run release, and now we wait. Yeah, long fimsh. Yo, Salad. Yo, long fimsh. That's what we're making. We're making long fimshes. As part of Fimsh.io, you become a long fimsh and you get longer and bigger. Yo, it's on topic. Nice. Reroll that. Yo, we have new vegetables. Signed carnivorous by streamer. Oh no, I need to change the attendance command. Man, I should just redo my overlay. Okay, Gambastatin should be available again, and hopefully it doesn't break everyone's ears. I mean, it should be normal temp.
Wow.
Was it audible, or does it need to be higher? Let me do one myself. Oh, it's a bit low. Okay. Let's try 23. Let's try 23. 23 might be too much, so brace yourselves, I guess. You thought Long Fimsh was banned for TOS reasons? Well, Long Fimsh is making a comeback for reasons. Okay. Gamba. Okay, brace the ears. It may be loud.
Go away.
Oh, it's good? It's good? Was that good? Oh wait, I didn't save it. Oh wait. I didn't save it. No, that's my bad. It was the same. Yeah, I know, I forgot to save, alright? Alright? Is a girl not allowed to forget things? Like, my god. Ah! I'm waiting for the compile. I thought it launched kind of fast. Oh, it's back? Is it back? Okay. Gambustiton. Gamba noise.
Awesome, smart and cute. Oh my. Oh.
What the? Okay, that's a bit loud. Like, it's not, volume-wise, it's not a bit loud, but it feels like it's like a bit blown out. Let's go like in the middle. 18. I'll yells at you for delay. Ah, it's not my delay, it's your delay. Thank you for joining the farm and welcome in. My god, I'm so excited for fimsh.io. We could all play fimsh.io together. Yo, that'd be sick. And as we enabled it yesterday, we have the capabilities of having 4 billion players. So there'll be plenty of room in the lobby for everyone to join. Where's Gambustiton?
Wow. Oh, wow.
Okay, that's pretty good. I think I'm okay with that. Let me fix the background. Background. Fimsy. Overlay. Overlay. Nice. Okay, I think we're ready to stream. Are you ready to stream? I'm ready to stream. Are you ready to enjoy? Have you enabled the enjoy? The enjoy tag? The enjoy feature? Who knows? Enjoy ma. 4 billion players guaranteed. My. Hello Elden, welcome in. 4 trillion? No, I don't have support for 4 trillion. I do for 4 billion, so it is what it is. What do I have select here? Oh. 40 quadrillion? Nah, that's brain to enjoy exactly, yeah. Yeah, that's what balls on the screen used to be. It used to be run the enjoy algorithm on people's brains. Yeah, I should bring back Plinko and balls on screen, but I need to work out a nice way to do them. Oh, what the? Was it a legit one, or did someone accidentally trigger the thing? What? What? Oh. 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 Okay, I'm sorry, Danny Boy. It's because for some reason. Why did I say Danny Boy? It's not Danny Boy. Danny. Oh, it's Danny Catboy. Okay, that's where it came from. You didn't know Enjoy was a TLD. It's not about links. It's about me restarting my overlay, because basically each stream, if someone sends a message that's not a link or suspected of a link by some like very very generic string matching, then they're like immune from Owlbot. But if their first message, according to my overlay, is probably a link, it does do its job. So don't give Owlbot any pats. Yo, Sandy, welcome in. Owlbot does not deserve any pats for that. But yeah, you can type brain.enjoy. It did come up on the overlay chat thing. It did not get deleted from that, which is that's problematic, because I forgot the display chat isn't connected to the one that actually like deletes stuff. So yeah. Yeah, see, look at that. Asterton's abusing not only their VIP status, but their immunity. Oh, what the? Might be all the AI agents playing against the game. Numbers above 1,000,000,000,000 equals cricket clicker numbers. That's true. If a game shows more than 8 billion concurrent players, you call shenanigans. Why is that? Because there's only 8 billion people in the world, and so in order for that to happen, you need to like give internet to all 8 billion plus a computer. I don't know if that happens. I guess people could be playing twice. If 4 billion people played on 2 different devices, maybe. Maybe. The domain is still available for like 30 euros. Nice. The number it does grow. Hi Dotto, welcome in. Every device that runs Java is playing the game. Nice. Java ma. But what if the fimsh are playing too? Oh yeah, you do like many fimsh and it adds more players to the fimsh IO. It does beg the question, do we have fimsh bots? Like if there's no one there to play with, like does it spawn fake people? Or do we just like have it raw? Have it raw, real people only. No AI shenanigans. Oh, Kalindra, hello, thank you for the Gigabtify Fimsy. I hope you've been well. And I also heard the Gigamplify does come on screen because, like, imagine getting scammed. My god. Oh, yeah, look at that. Look at that. It's sneaking on. Yeah, look at it. Look at those pixels. Yeah, there's something wrong with my sampler. But also, do note that this fimsh doesn't have a black outline like the other fimshes do. So I have no idea what's up with the fimshies. But thank you. You could count AIs, like... Did my chat overlay... Oh no, I just can't read, don't worry. Don't worry. How do you count AI? It's like a whole data center one AI. No, I don't mean like that kind of AI. I mean like the one where it spawns a fake player and then that fake player is controlled by ones and zeros. The beep boop. Special fimsh, special fimsh. But yeah, so I don't know if anyone was here for yesterday's shenanigans. Not yesterday's. Well, okay, yesterday's game was some amazing shenanigans. Because I don't know, that game was fantastic, honestly. Like, I am pretty sure I have like half a YouTube script talking about that game. So like there might be a sneaky little proper YouTube video. Who knows? We'll see. We'll see. At the moment, I think it's coming along nicely. Maybe I'll give up. Maybe there'll be a video soon enough. You only got 2 eyes, sadly. Yeah, Kip has us all beat on that. YouTube client? Yeah, maybe. Maybe, we'll see. I hope so, actually. Like, I really want to. I've been meaning to make YouTube videos for a while now. But something about the game yesterday, I was like, yo, this has inspired this in me. And so I started writing. But yeah, this is the game. You can't see it being played, but that's okay. Let me see if we can set it up like we did yesterday. Not yesterday, day before yesterday, when we were last working on it, because I believe... Oh yeah. Because like, we go to this scene and then this is all the clients, all the weird black line stuff that OBS, like all these lines are the same thickness, believe it or not. But like OBS just does not like displaying it. But anyway, we do server, that's food, this is client, this is client. Yeah, this is where we got to last time. Yeah. it works. It's multiplayer. It works. We're sitting pretty, as one would say. So there's a few things we need to do. One, we need to add a tail and work out how that works, and how we like sync it, and if we sync it, and how the tail works. We also need like growing size, but I think we have something more important before these two. All right, we want a world boundary. I think this is important. Have a world boundary. Maybe make the background better than this, especially for streaming, because like look at the flicker. Oh, look at the flicker. Okay, at some point Godot just gives up. Yeah, that's funny. If you flick it too much, Godot gives up. I wonder why that is. Yeah, look at that. What the? They're also creating a .meow domain owned by the Queer Foundation. Yo, fimsh.meow. It's just the website that has a fimsh that swims up and says meow and then swims away. Yo, this Twitch overlay thing, my chat is breaking. Because it's not showing me the latest message. It got moved somehow. That's not good. I should probably delete old messages if they're like off screen. I can make snake-like growing fimsh when eating. You're so good, you break something like that, yeah. Because I have to, like, your latest message, I have to, like you can see my cursor, the like growing fimsh when eating is this soonest message we can see. Let me just restart it. I closed it. Here. I open it. We go here. Oh yeah, time on the chat. This one, open chat. Okay, hopefully it doesn't break now. But thank you for breaking it. Well, like I need to do a lot of upgrades for the chat, so maybe we'll work on that a bit later or tomorrow, or I'll do it offline. Who knows? You've been wanting to start making games for a while, but you have trouble making yourself sit down and learn. Well, like, I guess a few questions come to mind. Do you know what kind of game you want to make? And, yeah, I guess that's it. Oh no, not the Fimpsy. Casual bug tester aura? Nani? Make small examples and eventually stitch them together for a game. Yeah, like one of my favorite things to do is find a tutorial that I don't absolutely hate. Like if it's a video tutorial, well, I usually like the written tutorials better. And like if it's like a side scroller, like the example of how I learned to program is I was doing Java, for game programming specifically. I was doing Java, and you know, I was doing the LWGL shenanigans, and I used like draw.paint and stuff like this, but I was following a tutorial for a side scroller, and I'm like, yo, today I hate side scrollers. And so I followed the tutorial, but instead of making a side scroller, I made like a Space Invaders game. And like, it is harder, it does take longer, but you learn a lot more because it's not copy paste. It's like, oh, they made the screen move like to the left or right because of side scrolling. I need to not do that. That was a bad example. That was a bad example. But they made the character move, and I'm like, okay, I need my space thing to move, and yeah. Don't know. So it's more like kind of having fun with it rather than like having it be a test. Or like, yeah, the other alternative, like Godot said, is like you make just small things, like maybe a button that prints out text, and then you do something else that's like a button that moves the image after you've learned how to load an image. And then, yeah. The best games were made in a lot of small things. That's true. You currently have 2 big game ideas that are outside your current capabilities, and there are smaller ideas that you can probably actually do. Yeah. Just start over with something simple. Like at some point you'll just be like, oh, I understand what's needed to make the bigger thing, and then you can probably attempt it then. But also, bigger games are they always sound fantastical, but they're kinda like often the bigger games they're kind of like a bait. They're a little bit of a bait, just a little bit. I find anyway. Because like for quote unquote bigger games, it's harder to get their gameplay loop down, and so especially for early on, it's like it's a bait because you have to do so much work before you get to the gameplay loop just to find out the gameplay loop is like mid or like not as good as you thought, and it needs changes, and then you have to go back and redo stuff. So the small stuff is definitely the way to go. Yo, hello. Hello. Racketon, welcome in. We start off Scratch. Yo, Scratch, let's go. I actually started with processing. I did Scratch later in school, but that was after I already did a bunch of Java. Is there a good Godot tutorial for babies? I'm gonna go with, like, there is, I don't know what it is. I've only seen one good Godot tutorial, and that was to do with networking that I used for this game, and that was it. All the other tutorials I found myself, I'm like, yo, this is not good. There was like a bunch of nice Godot tips and tricks videos that I did watch that that have made my life a lot easier programming in Godot. But like that's after you already know how to do some stuff. You like to get back into game design someday? Yo, that sounds good. Issue with any game is the focus, you need to hold on to it. Yo, have you seen my streams? I'm currently working on like 6 projects. This is how I handle it. I do 6 projects at once, because like what? We have fimsh, we have my overlay, we have my chat. The overlay and chat is kind of same. So maybe that just counts as one. So fimsh, my chat. We have the brick breaker. I have another project I'm doing offline. I have one that might be a variation of what we're making on stream today, which is like a 3D one possibly, or like 3D-esque one. We'll see how that goes. And then there's another game that is, I swear there's another one. I forgot what it is though. Oh, the Christmas game. And then I just switch between them when I get like bored or stuck or whatever. And then you know, eventually they all make progress because I come back to them and work on them, and then yeah. You think you like to get game design? Already read that. That's what you've also found. The ethos lab of coding. What's an ethos lab? What are you looking at? We have become as game. Okay, new question. How do we get a better background than this mess of crisscross? Because like at the moment, I just have my texture is literally just a square. Like let me zoom in real quick. My texture is literally like one of these squares. Like it's on the right here, but it's hard to see because it's just the outline square, and so it's not very good. How do we make like a nice? Oh wait, I could put the ocean shader on it. Shaders, yeah. I just thought about that. I wonder what kind of shader though. Like what would make a good background shader for fimshes eating other fimshes and growing big in a snake-like pattern. Flowing one, yeah. You're just realizing the chat overlay has the newest message at the top, where chat has the newest message at the bottom. Yeah, I need to flip that. It's just at the time of making it, I couldn't work out how to make Bevy's Flexbox to anchor off the bottom left instead of the top left. Because at the moment, when I add a new child, it adds it to the top, and so the top left axis of the chat box is always at the top left, so it always stays on screen. But when I flipped it, doing like column instead of column reverse, the newest message would be pushed off screen as more chats were added to the bottom, and so I would have had to do shenanigans, which I will do eventually to fix that, but I was like, yeah, I can't be bothered fixing this. Learning how to complete a project. Yeah, I know. I jumped into Love 2D for just that reason, because Aston and I wanted to finish making a game, so Aston and I made a quick little Plants vs Zombies clone called Bunnies vs Aliens. You can find it on itch.io, and that was really good because like I was using Love 2D for the first time, so it was a lot to learn. But I like in 2 days I went from nothing to a quote unquote finished game. Is more like a prototype, but like those last finishing steps were like so tough. I was like, my god, I don't want to do this, but I did them anyway, and then we released it. I should probably add some more improvements to it, but like also I'm kind of done with that game. Is it MMO or an RPG? Well, RPGs, there could be an end, like especially JRPG kinda. At the end of the day, it's quite limitless. Limitless. I mean, sure, but also it just depends on how long you want to work on it for. Because like you can finish an MMO, like yeah, I don't know. Also, that is ambitious project, but also if you have networking down, then it might be fine. You set your own limits unless payments involved? No, that's false. You should be setting your limits even stricter if payments involved, not letting go of your limits. This is how we get burnout and bad practices, because people are like, well, I'm getting paid, I might as well do this thing I've fucking already done a bajillion hours this week of. You want stricter limits when payments involved, not less limits. Yeah, I wonder what kind of shader. I can't look up shader toy stuff on stream because my overlay dies. Not my overlay, Discord dies. OBS, not Discord. OBS dies. But yeah, maybe I can find a pretty pog shader of some sort. I don't really have a vibe. Well, I mean, we could do like a caustic effect. You have like a blue ocean that has some like noise going on. So we just have a blue texture, some noise that varies the blue, and then you also have like a caustic shader going on it, and it won't look like underwater water, but it will look watery, I guess. I guess we'll find out. But also we need to set a proper balance. Now currently, this background is just an arbitrary value. Because I couldn't work out how to make it just fit on the screen or give it a specific size, and so I should probably like define a play area, because if you hit the edge of the play area, you should die. Because we're not doing infinite. I guess we could have it wrap around. Is that better than having edge of screens? Having it wrap around? Oh, Agar.io. Yo, that's the game I was trying to think. Trying to remember for ages. Yeah, I was playing some Snake.io for some research with a friend the other day. What does the boundaries in Agar.io look like? Mute tab. Play. Yo, they've really expanded this. What do you mean get potions? You have XP? What the? Sorry, I'm just playing Ago.io while ignoring chat. Yo, I spawned inside a big fella. Oh man, I'm lagging hard. Oh no. Just big old walls you bump into. Oh. Yo, it's lagging for me really badly. Like, it does not play well. I was thinking like fimsh, where you yo, it's bugged. Oh man, the game is buggy. Where once if you run into the wall, it's like Snake. If you run into the wall and Snake, you die. And the same as if you run into the tail on of another snake, you die. Because I think that's better than like having only like the big just being bigger. You can't really like the small people can't really combat big people in Ago. But yeah, okay, I found a boundary here, and you just squimsh against it. I see. Okay. You can move it with a screen. Use a shader to sample UV with wild coordinates instead of local. You can move it with the screen. Won't that make the background static and make you look like you're not moving? Sample the texture. That's what the shader fixes. Oh, so you make it. Hang on, I'm having trouble comprehending. Because the texture is just one of these squares here. But it's not attached to the camera. Making a thing right now. Okay, we're good. You even make the drag effect to simulate swimming. Oh yeah, that's true. Yeah, that'd be cool. I don't know how I would do that, but that'd be cool. Yeah, sounds very cool. Okay, fimshies. All the squares and make 3D. What? And keep it flat, add some physics to it, and that move while we do. Take some squares. Oh, wait, why make it 3D? You're right, like deforming, doing a distortion on the background might be the way to go. You're not gonna pretend how shaders work? Yeah, that's okay. Shaders are magical, but also shaders are kind of like you visit, well, like every shader you have an opportunity to visit every pixel that gets rendered, so it is what it is. The other wow, well, you have compute shaders, and then also a GPU. No, that is a compute shader, right? A GPU threading. Oh. I know there's a few features we need to add, and I've forgotten what they were. Or probably like people running into another person. Like that's probably part of it, and also like having a value that sets their size. This is also part of it. But it needs to be an algorithm between size and length. I'm trying to think if there's anything more fundamental. Oh, the movement. The movement should be mouse based, not cursor based. It's true. Client server, look at that. We're zooming right in. right in. Okay, how do we do movement currently? I think it's just a dumb script where we just like, yeah, okay. We do need to get the mouse position here. I'll just do this while we wait because it should be easy enough, right? It's probably like input gets cursor shape joystick. Well, we could add joystick. That would that'd be cool. That might be a later thing though. Mouse mode? No, we don't want mouse mode. Maybe it's cursor. It's probably cursor. We're probably after cursor, right? Cursor shapes. Oh no. Oh yeah, time to look up some Godot stuff real quick. I haven't done mouse movement before, so I have no idea what's in store. Can we do this? Move tab to a new window. Move it here. Okay. Godot get mouse. Getting mousies in Godot. Mouse button, mouse motion. We don't really want mouse motion though. We just want to get viewport, get see mouse position. Of course, it's by the window. Of course. What is this? What is it? Is it relative to the window? I mean, it should be, right? Server client. So top left is 0, 0. Okay, so we need to add half a screen to it and then work out where we are. Let mouse equal this. It's var, oops. Var of vector2, I believe. We need hard screen size, so window size equal to get. Is it viewport again? Is it viewport rect? Returns the node's viewport boundary as rect2. The nodes. That's not what we want. We don't want the nodes. So I think it's just get viewport, maybe. Get canvas. Is viewport right? This mouse could be used to turn and buttons move forwards and back. No, like you're not gonna be able to stop moving. You're always moving forwards. There is no going back. You can't. Have you ever seen a snake reverse? Canvas is the entire thing, but viewport is what the player sees. The player? You mean the person sitting in front of the screen? Get window. Here we are. Get window. Borderless. Can draw. I don't want can draw. We just want like size, please. Content scale size. That's not quite what we want. Maybe it's the camera. Maybe we need to get the details off the camera. I think this makes the most sense because the world position's gonna have to be offset by the camera anyway. Wait, we have a local position though, but it's not relative to the camera. They're following behind the screen before the chair. Hide initial bed. Mode. So we found min size and max size. We want just like resolution. reset size? That's not it. Start resize? No. What dimensions? Dimensions. Okay. Let's go back to Godot. Okay, Godot, get window size. Oh wait, we're still gonna have to offset the players. No, the player's always gonna be at 0, 0. We're gonna pretend player's always at 0, 0. Current window viewport size. Get screen's full dimension. Okay, it is just get viewport rect. Okay. I think anyway. I guess we'll see if it works, and then if it doesn't work, then it is what it is. It is what it is. Okay, so with this, we need to go bar direction. Direction is equal to mouse minus window size by half. Is plus, I think. Is it plus? Because the mouse goes from 0 and we want to move 0 to the middle of the screen. So we add half the size. Because then we have everything becomes relative plus minus in all the right directions, I believe. And we do need to normalize it, so I wonder, is there a nice little function we have for like, I guess we just normalize it. Do we need to normalize it? I think we do, right? We set length is probably better. Well, is normalized length squared. Limit max min. I guess we just normalize it, right? And that gives us our direction. Well, setting length because we need speed, so limits length? What would it be if it's not length? Because we could always normalize and then multiply, but surely there's a set length. I guess not. We just normalize it and then multiply it by speed. Yeah, speed. That's what we were doing before with this other velocity. So if I get rid of this, this is now velocity. Velocity. Controls are always a maybe to implement. Someone who dislikes floating point numbers, keeping the player 0, 0 is the way to go. Yeah. Well, like, the player is definitely not at 0, 0, but in terms of the screen, the window, it is, technically. Well, even then it's not really. Velocity by delta. Yeah, okay, let's see if it works. I mean, I guess there's one way to find out. Let me bring back the scuffed view. Here's the scuffed view. Okay, I'll put this over here, go server. Okay, we go client. Okay, that did not work. Let me close this. Let's go client again. Wait, left and right is... Okay, we messed up. We messed up. It's not exploding yet, yeah. What is window size? Well, we're always going down and right. Did I do it wrong? Is it mouse minus? No, there's no way. There's no way it's mouse minus. Hang on, let me just run this just to do a quick like sanity check on my own. Oh my god. I didn't even need to do a sanity check. For some reason, my brain doesn't comprehend why. We go server, then we go client. Yeah, look at that. Look at that. Now, because like snakes have a turning angle, we need to change this so it's not exactly like this. We need it to like slowly like lerp to this direction. But for now, this is fine. This is absolutely fine. We should probably shrink the radius, but that's okay. We're a big fimshy, so if I go client, yeah, now it gets a bit messy because like I'm controlling both of them with the same mouse. Hello Oz, welcome in. Look at that. Okay, nice. Yo, Oz, are you gonna play fimsh.io when I release it? I don't know what is the domain's not gonna be fimsh.io because that domain is like expensive, like 80 euros. My God. Oh. Oh. Okay, that was a lot easier than I thought. I mean, I guess it's because we are syncing the player's thing rather than like sending position data. Why does the debugger have 66? Well, it's just the shadowing thing, and this is because it closed. Is shadowing that problematic? I don't think so. Like, why does it have a problem with shadowing?
Danny Catboy cheered 100 bits.
Yo, what the?
Cheer 100 whatever domain you pick, here's to it.
Thank you very much, Danny Catboy. Yo, in the past, if my hang on, I want to get the fimsh food working, cause the bits would have fed the fimshes. I worked out how I can probably get the fimsh food working again. Well, actually, no. Well, like visible at least. Because we have a fimsh food problem at the moment that I've been avoiding. I didn't know how to fix it, but then I thought of a way to make it visible. The other day. Today? Yesterday. This morning? On stream. But yeah, thank you very much. I appreciate it. Because like we can't see the food for some reason. Oh, wait. What if their Z-axis is just wrong? No, that doesn't make sense. We got a transparent background. They can't be underneath. Also, Oz, thank you for the 20 stream streak. fimsh.io? Yeah. Let's go. Because what do I use to we handle mesh, handle food material. Because currently food material is a custom fimsh material, food material. It's a custom shader, and I don't remember why. Well, I kind of remember why, but what I can do is if I quickly just head over to here and change the material into a sprite, maybe? Color, no, not a sprite, it would be a... Yeah, let me quickly, we're gonna have a quick diverge. Instant sidetrack, yeah. You know it. This one. This one. Yeah, quick diverge. This one. This is what we're working on currently. So here we had food material, but if we give it a normal material, standard material, I think that's what we need to hold in here. Standard, not uniform material. Did they change it? Color material. Yeah, there we go. If we make it a color material, it'll complain here. Food material. Oh, wait, why do we have a mesh? Why don't we just use a sprite? What the? Oh, we can just make it a color material. What am I doing? Yeah, we go lit food material is equal to meshes.add. Here we need to go assets, color material, like so. Color material. Oh, did I not want color material? Is this literally just color? I need the texture version. Hang on, if I type material, will it show me the one I want?
Gundorf TV says Day Fimshi 3.
Day Fimshi 3 is true. Hello, Gunny. It is Day Fimshi 3, you're right. You're right. Materials used alongside. Is it a material 2D rather than a Am I sure it's not a color material? From color. Yeah, I'm thinking of making another trip to London again. I had a lot of fun last time. Yo, how have I forgotten? Bevy, texture shader, texture material. It's something so simple. Like, I swear a standard material, but that might also be just for 3D. It is, standard material is a thing. Hang on. Standard material. Oh, we don't have it because we subscribe to the 2D version. Does that mean it can only be a sprite? Do we have sprites? I mean, we could change it to a sprite, right? So if I just close this, I'll close it, just do this to it. We just comment those out. Let me put space in between there so it like isn't scuffed. We head back here. Is this the food? This is food. Okay, so what if instead of this we go sprites from image food texture, food texture, right? Oh no, it needs to be handle of image. Oh, handle of image. What a my god. A handle of image. So this earliest availability by end / beginning of 2027, 2028. Fimsh.meow. Yeah. Yeah, it would be funny. So I changed this to image. Image. Then we can go image dots. Add food texture. And here we go, let food material is equal to just that. Is it like assets server dot load food texture? Add? I swear it's load. What the? And string is not an asset? I don't care if it's not. What the? Yeah, I've forgotten all of Bevy. It says it's a path. Food texture's a path? Doesn't it? It's already an and, right? Am I crazy? Do I need a 2-string it? Maybe I 2 into it. UVs? Hello, BO problem. Welcome in. We've diverged a little bit from Godot. We're doing Rust right this second, but we will be returning once I work out how our assets get loaded. Yo, what the? I'm 90% sure it's load. Is their example load? Yeah, okay. So their example says path new and then food texture. This is scuffed, but I guess it is what it is. We need to import path. Trait bound image from bevy handle not satisfied. This returns handle A. Oh yeah, we don't need image add because okay, yeah. Okay, this makes sense. Okay, we're getting somewhere. Now if we go food render data dot material, this is equal to sum of food material like so. It is a color material. Yo, am I crazy? Oh no, wait, I am crazy, don't worry. Don't worry. This needs to be a handle of image. Okay, we're getting there. We're getting there. I want food returned. Okay, sprite from image, not food texture. This is from food render data dot material dot unwrap. Oh, we should clean it. I don't know why we bother doing a sum of it if we're just gonna unwrap it like this, but you know, it is what it is. Crazy? You were once crazy. What the? We need to give it a size. Yes, custom size. Is this mutate? Does this mutate it? Icons being so and all. Love the idea behind it. Is translate profits ever make will go to queer incentives? Nice. Do I just go, this is sprites. This is let sprite equal this. We need it to be mutable. Sprite dot custom size is equal to sum of can we get the mesh data? Food render data dot mesh dot unwrap. Can we get the size from this thing? Not really. Like kinda, but not really. Wait, we have the size here. How big's the mesh? Well, let's see what happens. Does it work? If I can't go run release this. Do we have food again? I don't know how to check actually. We also have a collision issue. The collision issue was what was the main issue though. Yeah, I don't know how to check because I don't know how to spoon for food button not found. Yeah, exactly. Because they also broke my interactions I had set up. Your rewards, channel points. I guess we just have to do it through Twitch. Twitch is our debug panel now. Feed the fimsh. Make the snow. Many fimshes. I passed already. Feed the fimsh. Okay, so yeah, okay, so it's way too big and they're not moving. So we have many problems with this. If I make the custom size just like 1, we go vector 2 splats 1. Wait, what size was the mesh actually? This is what I should have done first. The mesh is food radius, which is nothing. A 6. 12. Okay, the custom size is 12. So we make this 12 by 12. Yeah, you won't be able to see this unfortunately. I can't be bothered changing the capture right now. Well, actually, I can do this. Last time I did this, it flicked between all the windows, so hopefully it doesn't flick through them too fast. Hopefully it's not like a seizure thing. Hopefully there's no flickering. I guess we'll see when it pops up, because it should capture it, I think. Okay, no, it flickers really fast. Yeah, okay, I'm not putting that on screen. Okay. Yeah, I can't capture it right now. I need to feed the fimsh. Where is the fimsh feeding? Okay, it died immediately. It died immediately. Panicked. Blah 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 blah. Okay, this is the problem we have. Okay, let me just copy it so we can move it somewhere we can see it. So let's put it here. This is the problem we have. Let me make it a bit bigger. Okay. Okay, this is the problem I've been avoiding my entire career since updating it. Avian 2D collision, narrow phase, update narrow phase, collision, parry, collider. Run physics schedule, fix update, run main schedule, this. Oh wait, I missed the error? Yeah, I missed the error, hang on. I just, hang on. Here it is, okay. Okay, blah blah blah, solvers, islands, mod RS, neither body 104 or 139 is an island. We do have collision issues, but what does this mean? Neither body is an island. Like, I didn't change any of this between the earlier version and this version, but what does that mean? That is the question. I think I have to query Avian. Bevy Avian, neither body is an island. What does that mean? Avian physics 0.4, that is the problem, the version I'm running on. This is true. Pyramid 2D. Oh, nice. They had performance increases in Avian 0.3. Is it sleeping? Marker that indicates rigid bodies sleeping and not simulated until woken up again. Sleeping, a large number of bodies can be extensive to reduce CPU overhead. Bodies come to rest into a low-cost sleeping state when they are not simulated. While the food is almost never not sleeping. Oh, here we are, yeah. It talks about sleeping islands here. Maybe sleeping is the issue? The island plugin is responsible for managing islands and the sleeping island. Oh, maybe it's the sleeping. Yo, let's get rid of the sleeping. Goodbye, sleeping. Maybe it doesn't know when to wake up. Well, it says neither, what is it? Neither body is an island. What is that? Oh. What editor did I use before Zeditor? Before Zeditor I was using Neovim. Well, it was technically I was using Zeditor. I switched to Zeditor and Helix at approximately the same time, but before those two I was using Neovim. And then before that I was just using gedit with a bunch of plugins. Because I fucking hated GUI IDEs, and I still, for the most part, hate GUI IDEs. Like, it's pretty cringe. Especially setting them up, my god. But yeah, Zeditor is the one that had the least annoying setup, because there was none, and it was like, it didn't have stupid ass settings like VS Code has. VS Code has like the worst settings in existence. Feed the fimsh, that's what I'm looking for. I got a dumb fimsh, nice. Okay, it didn't die. Oh, it's working! Okay. I can bring back food. And then okay, nice. Okay, to do... What am I gonna do? I need to start with a bunch of food. Food multiplier, food to absorb, food spawn delay, food batch size. Wait, how does the absorb thing work? Because how do we make it bigger? Food size. Oh, it's just transform scale. Oh, okay, that still works fine. Quickly hides VS Codium. Yeah, the worst setting from VS Code is like you can't tell it that if a file has been edited by a different program, you can't tell it to just keep the thing that the other program edited it to. Like, there's no automatic keep that. Yeah, your automatic options is either to discard it or like merge it with the last known version of what VS Code thinks it knows, and like you have the option to keep it, but only if it prompts you and you click keep. There's no like just keep it every time. Oh, what am I doing? All right, we need food to spawn at the start of the game. Or I am pretty sure I had a way to do that, to have it spawn with a bunch of food at the beginning of the game. Oh, maybe it's gone now though, because I added buttons. Well, actually it should be really easy, because if I head into food and under setup, I can just add it to the food queue. Food vector new. Spawn food. Oh, but I can just do this. Vector spawn food. Spawn food. Fill instructs. Tier. Tier is 1. Well, we can just default them all, I think. Well, position. Why do we pass in position? Oh, it's optional, that's fine. We go defaults. Okay, the amount we want, so 100. Let's do 250 food, since there was 100 bits and we've had to delay stream. So, is there no defaults? Oh no. Tier? Yeah, okay. I'm gonna say tier 1. position none. It should auto position it, I believe. And then this is U32. Let me see if it works. Your camera can't rotate? No. No, I will not be rotating the camera. Unless there's a screen shake, which that'll be just a little bit of rotation, but even then it wouldn't matter. I don't think I'm gonna have screen shake. You watched my stream 3 or 4 months ago, something back when your name was then Colette. Oh, nice. Nice. Oh yeah, it worked. Okay, let me restart the overlay properly and close this. And we can go back to Godot land. Yeah? No, what have I done? What have I done? Here? And then that? Yeah, okay, that's better. Overlay, where is that set up? Here. Okay, terminal, fimsh background? Okay, new fimsh background. Wait, fimsh overlay? Yo, we can feed the fimsh again. Hang on. Yeah, there we go. The fimsh has already been fed by the bits from earlier. And obviously there's the redeem as well. Okay, nice. Okay, back to Godot. Back to Godot. Default is a function? Well, yeah, dot default inside of a struct will call the default trait if it's been implemented by that struct. So if you have default values for your struct, then it's very nice and very easy. And it saves you having to write out all of the attributes every time you want to create the object. If you just want to set like the amount and everything else is like normal. It's possible to do the entire background thing in a shader, but script makes it easier. Sure. Might be file related. You definitely had it working with some files and these things for like logs or whatever when it updates. File related. It was just any file. Like if I had NeoVim open and VS Code open and I edited something in NeoVim, VS Code would have a hissy fit. And like that's a problem because like there's some programs that do just edit the file because they know what they're doing, and VS Code is like, no, I know better than everything that's not me. Let me just like fix that for you by giving you shit options. Like you can very easily lose like a bunch of work from VS Code if it's not your only editor. Like it's kind of like a bad practice. Like they kind of force it to be the only way you edit files, because having anything else edit it in any other way is gonna like delete all your progress, because like, no, this latest version is the one we're gonna overwrite and forget the old version that we deleted, because that's how I roll. There is no just like reload the file when it's changed on disk. Maybe not, memory is weak on that. Yeah, it's about the file being changed on disk, basically. It's yeah. I think I did find the quote-unquote correct setting for getting it to do the thing, but it's like completely unrelated to actions to do when file changed on disk. It's like a 5th degree setting that you're like, I don't know, it's fucked. It's fucked. Because like I used to have a redeem back in the day for getting me to try a new editor, which was cool. I found Helix, I found the Zeditor, you know, all sorts of things, and it was pretty sick. But VS Code was one of the few code editors that I'm like, yeah, I can't do this for a whole stream. Like it's just not possible. Oh, oh, oh. Well, look at that. Look at all the fimsh food. I should change its texture again, because it is cool being snow, but I should change that to be like a proper snow shader instead of a fimsh food shader, and give them some proper food. I don't know what it would be though. Like maybe they eat rocks. We could have the fimsh food be all sorts of different rocks. Maybe. I mean, it could be anything really. I guess we'll find out one day. What we were doing here? Oh yeah, we did the mouse controls. That's fine. We should probably have an option to be able to be like either input or either keyboard or mouse controls. I think we can dynamically switch between them pretty easily. Because what we'll just get the vector of this or the vector of WASD, and then if the keys are being pressed, then we do movement based on their vectors rather than the mouse. But if the mouse has been moved and the other keys have not been moved, then we'll do movement based on that. But we need to add like some rotation shenanigans in, but also I need a tail and stuff, so it is what it is. I mean, we could start working on a tail. I haven't worked out how exactly that will work, because sometimes we do want the fimsh to get bigger, and sometimes we want to add like a new segment. I guess I'll start with just adding lots of more segments to it and having that follow around. Because the thing is, I guess it's pretty easy, because if we add a segment, we just add it to the last tail, like the same position as the last tail, and then we don't have any repositioning shenanigans. Okay, let's do something crazy. How do we know when a food is eaten? Food sucked. Food does release emit a signal when it gets eaten, right? Food eaten. Yeah, there is a signal here. It has the food ID and the player ID. My VOD doesn't have mic audio? What do you mean? Oh, I know what happened. Hang on, let me fix that real quick. Advanced audio properties. Wait, no, I don't know what happened. Wait, why does it not have microphone audio? Like today's stream? You don't know if it's today's stream? Oh, yeah, I found it. Okay, I know what happened. Okay. Yeah, okay, there we go. It should be fixed now. Yeah, that's my bad. I did some setting shenanigans, and I forgot track 2 was for the VODs. Yeah. It didn't have Mickey audio. Oh no! Oh no, I'm sorry, Nora. It's fixed now though. There should be audio in the VOD for like from now on. Like I can't retroactively go back, sadly. But it is what it is. Yo, what the? Yo, my YouTube has been popping off. Yo, Sarah, thank you for sending me an emote. The YouTube button emote. Yo, what the? You're nice. Distance any percent speedrun? Yeah, let's go. I've been thinking about doing distance speedruns again. That was a fun game. Visit me on the YouTubes. Sorry, I need to link my stream. Should I link my YouTube stream on Discord? I don't know. Like, if you're already on Discord, you're on the better platform, right? Surely. That's crazy. Need to support on all platforms, it's true. I do need to like make an API thing like I do for the Twitch integration for YouTube integration. It would be cool. It would be nice. And then I can have YouTube chat on the screen instead of scuffed, what we have now, which is scuffed. Maybe I can probably make that, right? Not today though. I want to work on this. But I can probably make that like as part of the new chat upgrade. I'm gonna have to redo Albot. It's true. My golly. Yo, maybe I should do the chat overlay in Godot. Would that be easier than making a UI in Rust or Bevy? In Bevy? I mean, it might be easier. There's something more tutorials with UI stuff and it won't get changed later on. Yeah. And it'll force me to update the Godot plugin to the newest one. For UI, Godot is much easier. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Like, maybe I do. Because I didn't make an example and then put it on the repo for using Bevy, Twitch with Bevy for chat UI. Because, like, the UI that I'm using currently for chat, I did put it on the internet. It is free to download and see how it works. It's not the smoothest thing on the branch. Oh, the thing I can't do though is like the whole threading thing. Well, we have the Godot threading stuff now, I think, maybe. Well, actually, I could just make the library save the emotes to a file and sends the file reference path to Godot, and Godot can just load that up when the file starts existing. That's true. And then that way it's all handled like multi-threaded, there's no freezing. Ooh, that might be the way to go. That might be the way to go. I have a lot of work to do though before we get there. Godot has threading, but now it has higher level ways of doing it. Yeah, it's more like Godot doesn't have GIFs. You can't load GIFs easily in Godot. No GIF support. And like that's been the main trouble with Godot in the past. Yeah, I'm gonna have to Godot Rust it for my Twitch integration anyway. So I might as well like 2-time it, double time it, triple time it, quad time it. Something like that. That's not today's task though. No, I might even do that offline. We'll see. Double it and give it to the next Godot. Exactly. Yeah, I'll just hand it off to Salad and I'll be like, yo, Salad, take a look at this delicious update. Alright, food. Food emits this signal. This one. Oh wait, it's a server though. Food eaten. Parallax 2D. Really? Hang on, main. Add child. I want to see the 2D. Add child node. Parallax 2D. Do I put the texture inside it? And then the texture, we just make it do like... Well, let me reset this. I don't want to get rid of that, that's bad. Textures, grid PNG. Okay. This is 0 small, this is the wrong size. Why is it like this? Top left, sure. How do I reset the transform here? Transform size. Yeah, menu fimsh does do things. Rip it, right? Yeah, that's a lot of fimshes, my god. Can they eat? Are they having trouble eating? Oh. Expand instrument. Okay, let me read. Yes, set the repeat size of parallax to the same size as the texture of the node. Oh, repeat size? Repeats the 2D texture of this node's children, offsets them by this value. Okay, yeah. And the size would be 32 by 32. 32 by 32. And then why is 1? I want it like infinite, please. Oh, it did work. It is repeating. Do I need to... Oh. Oh, look at that. It does kind of work. What does that look like in game? It probably doesn't do anything special right now because we do weird things to it. Okay, so I just need to change the origin now, which is oh, it does not like me changing the origin. Oh, this is scroll offset. That's not the origin. Yo, it's wiggling. It's wiggling. That's let me reset that. You make the texture 2D node bigger. Oh right, I need to change the repeat count if I do that. Well, I make this 64 by 64. And then the parallax, we update that to be 64 by 64. Yeah, nice. Okay, the problem is I need it centered not here.
Being an awesome, smart, and cute. Oh my. Oh.
Vegemite
Ted
wrapping will eat
Harinabu
the
says
food.
Finch.
Fimsh!
Colon 3.
Yeah, colon 3. Expand mode to keep the size, stretch mode to tile, expand and stretch. Right, follow viewport, no camera shake. Oh, camera scroll, we don't care. Screen offset. Offset this. Ooh. Oh, we need to move it in the X direction, I think. Yeah. This is what we need. We need to move it to the X direction, right? If I just go 100, let's go 400 even. Yeah, and then we can. Oh yeah, I need to make this half screen size. The screen offset. Set stretch mode to the tile. Stretch mode to tile. Oh. And the size to some multiple of the texture size. Yes, it's at 64 by 64 currently, which is times 2. Yeah. You shouldn't have to, but it's like, oh, I see what's happening. Hang on. Well, like, it expands in the wrong way. Hang on. Well, like, sometimes it expands the right way. Sometimes it expands the wrong way. Because we just need it to expand down and right, not, like, up and left. Follow viewport. Make sure your texture 2D node is at 0, 0. It is at 0, 0. This is correct. You can do like 512. What the size? Oh, I see what you're saying. Oh, because it's tiled. And then the parallax. Oh, okay. Oh, it's a bit weird. It's like duplicating the thing. I mean, we have a lot of excess, my god. Less draw on quads is true. Twitch seems to hold up better quality with all the fimsh on screen. That's good. Yeah, thank you for the head pats. It gotta be 4K ready. It's true. I mean, it would be nice to just have it based off the window size or the camera size, but I guess we can't do that without like adding a script and then linking that to the camera that we haven't spawned yet, or like getting the camera on an update or something. I do have adaptive bitrate. It's true. It's true. Okay, it's no, okay. Why does it expand to the left? I don't want it to expand to the left. Cause like the second repeat times, here, stop that. The second repeat times is completely redundant. Really, we just need this side to be, well, even this is not enough. For some reason, you can get off the screen before we do it, so we'd have to do 5 for just this one area, which seems like severely redundant. Oh wait, I just do 1024, right? We just do 1024. 1024? And then we're done. Although we might have to up it to 2. Because going up and left works fine. Going to the right always fails. Why is that? I guess because you need like double the length. So we go 3 server client. Okay, it is fixed. Okay, nice. It's still a big area, but whatever. Whatever, it works now. Cool. Did I agree? Agoo. Why is the scale weird? Just go 1, 1. Oh, did I drink water? Do I not have redeems showing up on chat? Maybe I don't. Oh no, have I been ignoring many redeems? Thank you for watering me. I have been ignoring redeems, my god. Thank you for the reminder. Nice. Yeah, what if I wanted to distort the background based on like where the player just was? Just like a little like current distort. Well, like, I don't know, I might change the texture already. Anyway. Yeah. Yeah. It's true, I can just throw it away. In the garbage. Bye. I'll keep it here just in case though. For backup, you know? Security. What's this? Network, client network, handle food sucked. Where does this say it gets eaten though? Oh, this is not the food script. Server network, food eaten. What happens after that? Food eaten. Food was eaten? Erase ID. Do nothing. I was trying to work out, like, does this can we even do this? Like, this won't show up on clients, I think. Server, network, food eaten, food was eaten. Let me just go here, we go, funk, food was eaten, void, pass. Let's do something crazy like, we have transform, scale, let's scale it by 2. From angle? Why, oh, vector 2 from angle, no. 2. Oh, right, this needs to be vector 2. Like, this is not the scaling we'll have in the end, but I just want to see if it works on the client. You shall seek sustenance, have a good sustenance. It didn't do shit on either of them. Wait, I need to see if it's even called. Print. Food was eaten. This is a player. Here we go. There we go. And then we click play. Server, client. Debug is going up. fimsh ID is never used, that's fine. Yo, what was that? Oh, Universe. Yo, thank you for the raid. Does this work? Hello. Oh, it did work. Nice. Thank you for the raid. I hope your stream went well. Wait, what? Were you doing something fun? Can you have help deciding on what to eat? You mean you have more than one meal in your house? You have more than just one sweet potato? What are your choices? Oh. You have exactly 0. Well, then you have no choices. What is there to choose? Yeah, thank you. Yeah, I hope your stream did go well, and yeah, thank you for the follow. Infinite choices? You really don't have infinite choices. Oh. Your choices are at the store. What if you buy something that, like, you buy a set of things that lets you make meals for more than like 2 days? Like, buy 2 sets of things that make meals for like three different meals, if that makes sense. Like buy like a load of pasta or something, and that will like last like 3. But also you buy like, I don't know, ingredients for curry, and that also lasts for like three different meals. Let's see if your wallet will pay out for you. Yeah. So, does this ever get printed out? Oh, here we are. But expected 0 arguments, but called 2. Food eaten. Oh, this would be part of player here. This one would be ID of ints. Player ID of ints as well. But yeah, it did only happen on the server. Okay, that's interesting. Well, because the food only emits they were eaten. Where does that happen? Oh, this is not food. This is not food. This is food. Wait, it should emit it. You might have ingredients for curry already. Well, then you still need to go to the store and get ingredients for some other set of meals. Whether that be like fish and chops or like a frozen pizza for backup, and then also like some pasta with some pasta sauce, and then also like some ratatouille, and then you have like food for a week with the curry. Thank you for the follow. Was that earlier? I have not been keeping up with my notifications because I forget my new overlay doesn't tell me notifications. Oh, you did? Oh, it was 2 days ago, but yeah, thank you. I appreciate it a lot. Oh, you mean Art Universe? Oh, hang on. My overlay does not show ads. Yeah, my god. Cringe. But yeah, Art Universe. What did you get up to? Oh, yo, C++? Time-lapse stacker. Yeah, that does sound cool. Sorry, I'm stalking your streams now. An astronomical time-lapse. Yo. Yeah, that is cool. You can go and get more stuff tomorrow. But that's tomorrow. Why would you want to go outside tomorrow? Just stay inside. Just get food today. You're already ready to go outside. You're already planning to leave the house. You already gone through the, oh, I have to leave the house today again. Confused owl? Yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah. Astronomy stuff, yeah, that's pretty sick. I need to heat up your prep one? Yeah, nice. Yeah, I really want to make my own curry again. It's been a hot minute. Star detection, astronomy, mathy stuff? Yeah. All the highly math streamers are very cool. Cause like there's another person called, I found their username. It's gone, but they do a lot of math stuff and it's like really cool. I'm like, yo, how do you know that? And they're just vibing and I'm like, what the? This is like complicated stuff, and they're like, yeah, I just whipped this up in like 2 seconds. Yeah, there's a lot of fimsh on screen. What is going on? Can they not eat? Did I disable the eating function? Why are they like kind of vibrating? Do they look like they're vibrating on stream too? Yes. Do you think... So the ones with the accessories are making other fimshes invisible. Yeah, that's funny. We have some transparency issues, I think. What, more fimshes? My god.
The cutest statin declares, vibrating F-misses with accessories.
Yeah, that's a lot of fimshes. Yeah, look, the Vegemite deletes the Vegemite deletes fimshes off screen. Oh, look at it go. It's just a transparent square that rotates and it has the Vegemite banner on it. Yo, I think there's something wrong with my eat function. Maybe like they're not colliding properly anymore. So I think, oh, there's a Christmas tree one too. My god, I think maybe the food is not getting eaten, and so the fimshes never escape. Yeah, that's a lot of many fimshes. Yeah, that's the. Like there is, if I looked up how many fimshes are currently queued for spawning, there's gonna be too many. I mean, there's still like, what the? Yeah, let me make it bigger so I can see how much there is on the outside. Oh yeah, there's definitely fimshes still spawning. Yo, what is that? Yo, what the? Look how many fimsh there are. Oh my. Oh my. How many for buffer overflow? There will be no buffer overflow. They're just stored in a vector of like, this one should spawn like 100 fimsh, and then you have another many fimsh, and it's like this one should spawn another 100 fimsh kind of thing. And they are added to a queue. So yeah. We won't have any overflow issues. I think I kind of like the smaller one right now. This with this many fimshes, the smaller fimsh version does look more satisfying. You got like a column of fimshes. Yeah, what do you mean, man? More many fimsh? What the? It is too much. It is too many fimsh, ma. You spawned more than will probably spawn for the rest of the stream, especially if this eating doesn't actually work anymore. Like if they're not eating the thing, then we will hit the fimsh spawn cap and it will just stop spawning fimshes. Imagine if 1 mil point reward spawns infinite fimsh immediately until stream crashes. Stream would not crash. The overlay would lag, but it doesn't affect the rest of my computer. I don't know how that works, but Bevy's kind of cool like that. Thank you for feeding the fimsh. There's so many of them. This is ridiculous. Wait. Can I make it bigger than my screen just for chat? If I do, well, look, I can zoom it right in. Oh, oh, Oppie, I deleted a bunch of fimshies. I deleted a bunch of fimshies. Oh, I wonder if that had a cascading effect, like in the fact that they get deleted if they're too far off the screen based on the screen size. And so when I made it really small just now, they all got deleted. They spawned more, which got deleted instantly, and spawned more and got deleted instantly. I wonder if that's what happened, and the queue like cleaned itself. Oh, what the? Queue cleaning? Look at the mini fimsh. Yeah, there's an accessory that's just completely transparent. I saw it. I don't know where it is now though. My god. This is too many mini fimsh. Maybe I do need to return the old mini fimsh redeem. Return it back. I should also get instance rendering on fimshes, like, yeah. I should just redo my overlay, like, it's that simple. Just redo the overlay. At what point do we fimsh throttle? We don't. I fixed all of the lag issues. The only thing that no, yeah, I made it so the overlay can never lag. I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty certain there's no way you can make the overlay lag in terms of the overlay itself. Because everything has limits and it's like queued up instead of being instant like it used to be. But maybe instant was more fun. But then again, we didn't have this many redeems. And at least this way we just see them attempt to eat the food. I wish I had my, I wish I still had my clicking button, because clearing food would solve this problem. I also wonder why removing sleeping stopped the eating from working. It doesn't make much sense. Like, why did that happen? There's a dumb fimsh in there. We haven't edged. Oh, there's a dumb fimsh and a H fimsh. They're swimming backwards. The dumb fimsh is hilarious. Yeah, we have a black and white fimsh too. It's Engie. Yeah, what if we have but like add a cooldown, raise prices for stream sake? Well, like that's not the problem right now. The problem is they're not eating the food, so they never leave the screen. So it's a fundamental problem, not a redeem problem. And I used to do inflation. We used to have reward inflation. We do not have that anymore. We haven't had that for a hot while. And also I think cooldowns on redeems is kinda like unfun, unless the redeem is literally going right now, like the head pat one. Oopsie. Yeah, Fimpy. Like I like we could go in and debug why the Fimshes are acting like this, but yeah. Oh, that's a bit too small. How is that? Is it looking stretched? It's looking a little bit squished. Yo, what if we go with a smaller size? Hang on. Oh, it looks extra stretched. Yo, what if I just do a smaller size like this? It's a bit stretched looking. So more wide? Less wide. We need less wide. Oh, it's all gone. Fimshy. Yeah, we have bigger fimsh now. Oh, bigger food as well. Only gigamplified fimsh. Something like that. Yeah, that's a lot of food. What the... I activated slow mode by resizing it. Yeah. Okay, what if I do this? And then I do this. And we do it again! And again! And again! Yeah, there's a lot of fimshes to be... What if I make it super wide, but like super thin? Oh, it's going off screen. Wait, can we get wide fimsh? Wait, how would we get wide fimsh? It has to be long and tall, right? I need to stop resizing it. Oh no, it just doesn't like this size? Okay, is that width, and then... Okay, I think that's... Oh, they're a bit long. They're a bit long. Did that make it better? No, that made it worse. Wait, if I do this, and then we do this... Yeah, Fimshies. Oh, you're gonna have to send the nomming one again. That's the first time you've ever sent the nomming one while in... with the new overlay. What does it look like on stream? Yeah, nice. Although, why is the last one as both the the first time they're sent? What the? Maybe it's per run? Wait, send it again. Yeah, now it's getting eaten. Oh, they're out of sync though. I don't abide by sync rules apparently. Are they out of sync in on OBS? Not OBS, Twitch chat? No, they follow the same modifier. Yeah, that's a lot of fimshes. Let me just delete them all real quick. Boom, 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 boom. Well, technically, I should just be able to do this, right? Wide fimsh. Look at that snowflake. Yeah, that's a lot of food. That's not okay. Yo, I might be done for the day. I think my brain is cooked. Cooked. Like, it's not really cooked, but like, I don't know. Right this second, I don't feel like... Food was eaten, this is a player. Oh wait, it is working. Wait, it is working? What the... Wait, if it is working, then oh, I just need to work out how to scale it, or like add a tail, or both actually. Probably both. How do we? And does it only work on the server? That's what I need to know. Does it show up on the client? Food. Player. Yeah. Okay. Food was eaten. So this did work, but the scale thing doesn't work. Save. Like, I guess this is well, we want to scale this whole thing, right? Because if we come here, yeah, scaling it does work like that. Okay, reset. Property scale. This node scale relative to the node's parent, unscaled value 1 1. See also global scale. So wait, can I just go yeah, we just go scale dot plus equal vector 2. Let's just increase the scale by 1. We just doubled it every time. Hang on. This is gonna be crazy, I think. Let me show you what it looks like. If you can see it. Yeah, I'm just gonna restart my overlay. Fuck it. Overlay, bye bye Game Boy Fimshy. Oh wait, hang on, I need to do a thing actually. We do need to fix food, fimsh food. Okay, nice. Open the overlay, close that. Head over to background scene, fimsh background actually. Wait for it to open. Oh, you can see what I'm doing with that. Look at that. Fimsh ocean. Background. Overlay. Overlay. Okay, that should be it. So let me just put these over here. Oh yeah. So this should actually be crazy. This should be insane. So servers on the right, clients on the left. Oh yeah, look at that. It works. Yeah, we will need the camera to zoom out too. Did we spawn the camera? Is this something we do? Oh yeah, we do. We add it as a child. So, here if we go, camera 2D, and when we spawn it here, we go camera is equal to camera. Wow. Okay. This will rename this to new camera. New camera. New camera, and we'll grab the reference of it called new camera. I think that works. You earn 50 points for spawning on the fruit. It's true. It's true. Hidden mechanics. What the? Client? Boom. Yeah, let's go. Oh yeah, I want the camera to start getting big as well, based on the scale. So if I go camera, line, custom viewport drag, enabled, I ignore current. How do we zoom out? Offset? No. Zoom. Zoom. Minus equal negative 0.1. I mean, that's gonna get more and more crazy, but anyway. Oh, zoom is a vector? Okay. Vector to 0.1 each time. I mean, we should have like a relative thing, but anyway. So we go server, client. Oh, it broke. Oh, the server broke. Yeah, okay, that makes sense. If camera. There we go. The server does not have a camera. Server line. It worked. Yeah, that works surprisingly well. Oh my. Let's try it. Let's go again. I want to see it again. Server. Client. 1. Nice. Oh, we're gonna get 2 here. Oh my god. Oh shit, we're picking up all of them. Oh no! We're growing infinitely. Okay, nice. Yeah, this is definitely, like, we don't expect to ever be that size, but anyway, this is a fun little thing. Oh. Oh, nice. You upgraded to a vegan garden variety viewer. This is big, literally. Yeah. Yeah, it is. Okay, that's cool. We did the camera things. That's very sick. This is very easy. This is very simple even. Did we want anything else? Finally vegan again? Yeah, I know, right? Like right, we want to add a tail. Wait, so if instead of sides we wanted to add a tail, how would we do that? We need a tail scene, I think. I think we do. I think we do need a tail scene. Because is there a maximum children depth, or can we have infinite children depth? Because depth is important here. Because like if I pretend each piece is a parent of the other piece, then we can do some pretty cool stuff. But if we can't, then we have to do some pretty scuffed stuff. Where is my browser window? I think it's gone. It's gone. I should also stop doing this. Like this. Yeah, there we go. That's more like it. Yeah. We've tabbed to new window. Wait. Godot. Is there a child depth limit?
Exclamation attendance.
Thank you for attending. There is no specific limit on the depth of children nodes in the scene tree, but practical limitations may arise based on performance and complexities, and advisable generally is to keep the hierarchy manageable for better performance and easier debugging. It looks hilarious in I don't know why the eyes, their like color balance is off. I don't know why that happens. Like it's just the eyes. Every other emote is fine, but the eyes, the color balance is wrong. I don't know what happened. But yeah, holy, that's a lot of commands. My. Alliteration, you're nice. Yeah, thank you for joining. Sleepy, welcome in. Yeah, my Owly fans. On Kofi. Aw. Man, we had some fun times in the past with the chatbot. I should probably expand the chatbot. Albot's been quite static. They haven't been doing any growing for a hot minute. But maybe we'll build Albot from the ground up again. See what goes on with that. Ah, question of the day. Yo, I forgot about question of the day. Yeah, I used to have a question of the day every day. Oh man, that's Well, I know what my question of the day today would be. Balls. Yeah, size matters. Albert's on it. Yeah. Oh man, meat. Yeah, that's a good one. Okay, tail. Okay, let's make a tail scene. Okay, scenes. A new scene. This is a tail segment scene. Okay. Okay, we have a tail segment scene. I think we just want this to be the texture, I think. I believe. So if I change the type to sprite 2D. And then oh, that reminds me. Okay, what we need to do is a few things, but we'll let's add a script. Yeah, the tail segment script creates. Yeah, this is fine. Okay, save. We will give it texture. We only have one texture. I need to make long fimsh a thing. So this needs to inherit size, and this also needs to... What does it need to do? Will we have a tail spawner? Maybe we have a tail spawner. I'm not sure. The other thing we need to do is what I just realized is here we go if camera.zoom is less than or equal to vector 2.1.1. Well. Can I just do camera.zoom dot minus min? Well, we do want minimum. Do we have a math class? We do want to clamp it. So maybe instead of if statement, what you do is you do camera.zoom is equal to camera.zoom, but the max between this value and vector 2 0.1 0.1, and then the zoom, well, the zoom has a limit, right? Well, apparently it does, according to Godot. It didn't like it when the zoom went like negative. Yeah, it's fine with that. No more Godot errors. You've always been told it's bad for your bones. Yeah, it's not a, it's, well, one, it's not a recommendation, and two, it's not something I made. It's something that you inherit when you when you're a part of the community. It becomes an inherited command for long enough. You will. You're lurking with the stream running in the background. You heard. Do we have a math class? Yeah, exactly. Wait, did Albert kill someone? Oh no. I'm sorry. Yeah, your first message has to not look like a link. That is all. Like, you should be able to do it now since you've successfully sent one message. Sorry, my blankie fell down. Because, you know, all these bots, they're so dumb that they instantly send you the suspicious looking message, and so all they need to say is like send hi and then the suspicious message, and then they would have passed my filter, but they're too dumb to do that. They're too dumb to send two messages. Or you can type fimsh.gif just fine. It's just as a first message, it's only the first message is not okay. You wonder if there's a .gif TLD? That would be problematic. Yeah, we've had a new vegetable for like 6 years. Should we farm the new vegetable? And the new plant? The new berry bush? Oh nice. We unlocked thimbleberries, you're nice. How do we make this Among Us looking? How do I do a dumpy? I'm not sure I know how to do a Among Us dumpy. I'm pretty sure this was supposed to be Among Us by accident, and now I'm not sure, it's just like a rectangle thing. It's not very Among Us, I don't think. Among Us. A gussy. Let's make it a bit fatter. Yeah, trim the edges like that. Nice. Okay, that should be plenty, because that's what we need for the next bush. Yeah, we have not many left. And then these. And Google's .zip domain. What the? There's also no Gucci domain. Oh, is this pizza? Oh shit, it's red corn. Oh yeah, red corn is the last one before we unlock what looks like a croissant. We're gonna grow croissant soon. So let me stop planting these, and we're gonna plant the red corn. Okay, there we go, nice. Job done. Job done, boss. Oh, we have so much money, and like we have infinite fertilizer. Like I put down enough fertilizer bots, but we just cap out at 1,000 just all of the time, and we didn't even need the second trough thing, and all of the farm is not even fertilized. I don't know why it's not fertilized. We have enough drill people just chilling and upgraded. Oh man, I'm not happy with the fertilization thing. Yeah, maybe tomorrow's stream I'll whip out all the desktop games at once, and we'll see what's up. That'll be a hectic stream. What we do want is we want the player to rotate based on its movement direction. And it'll be next year there, maybe .meow? Yeah, fimsh.meow. How's that? Good. Good, we did this thing. Let me show it. I started programming in a tail, but that's only just now. But I did this thing. So looking on the left, the client is what matters. We did the growing big, and the camera expands. We're not gonna ever get this big, but like I needed to make sure I knew how it works, so we can like fiddle with it later. Can't see? What do you mean can't see? Oh, I didn't click transition. My god. I set it up correctly, but I didn't click transition. Oh no. Oh no. Yeah, I did this thing. Like, we'll never get that big, but you know. The camera handles itself. We zoom out. But yeah, I started adding a tail segment, and then I was like, wait a sec, I need the player to rotate based on its movement direction, which means at some point we should probably send a rotation as well, but I can do the sending of a rotation later, since we only store velocity in here and not anywhere else. Yeah. But that should be easy, because like it's just yeah, self dot rotation is equal to, we do have quaternion from, you have from axis from Euler, a vector 3. Oh wait, from Euler should be fine because it's just 0, 0, 0, and then the angle, so velocity dot angle. It's just that, right? Oh. Rotation's just a number, apparently. Apparently. Goodbye. We just need the velocity dot angle then. Let's see if this works. I don't actually know if this will work, but I guess we'll see. I need to hook that up to like a button. Okay, it is working. We're just 90 degrees off. Our forward direction is 90 degrees off. Because we want up to be forward, so... If you have a quaternion scale and rotation, might as well send the transform 2D. We just add 90 to the rotation. Here, angle plus 90. Yeah, okay, nice. Well, actually, this is not how this is gonna go, because we do want to, okay, yeah, because we do want to be lerping rotation, so you can't just like instantly turn around on yourself, so you're at least a little bit snake-like, or fimsh-like, even like an eel. You have a limited rotating, yeah, maybe now is the time to implement that. Rotate towards as a friend. That's true. Floats from to and then delta self dot rotation to velocity angle by 90 delta. Well, how do we limit it to like only 30 degrees per second? Because delta is the percent between the angles. Yeah, I'm aware. Rotate away from to towards the opposite angle and will not go past the opposite angle. Is it degrees? Is delta degree and not a percent? I guess it makes sense. Layer rotation on degrees. My bad. Yeah, so here self rotation is equal to that. Server client. Oh yeah. It does mean this translate is now wrong. Because we want the translation to be, well, this is the ideal angle. Yeah, this is the ideal angle. Let me slap that in. No, just ideal angle float is equal to this. Ideal angle. Don't need that. And then our translation needs to be based off our rotation. I don't know. Is self slower? Why would self be slower? I didn't even know that was a bug. That's crazy though. How can self be slower? Oh, I would have to go through so many things and like... change that. So it's basically a variable that you reference to your object. That's unfortunate. That is unfortunate. Wait, here, translate. We do want to translate, but only in the direction that we're facing. Oh, we can just do vector to from angle, rotation, multiplied by speed. Why am I not delta timing this? I did delta time it before. Okay, that's fine. I thought I was doing something crazy for a second there. Okay, let's see if that works. 30 is definitely way too low though. So I have a client. It's a bit messed up. Yeah, let me not eat food. Let me not eat food so we can test and have a look at what's going on properly. Oh no. Want that. Oh. Oh yeah, let's not make our size bigger. I think that's gonna be the easiest thing. The food was eaten. Get rid of this. And this. You have to un-90. Oh, that's true. That's true, okay. That would make sense. Rotation towards on 90 at minus 90. Am I adding 90 to the radians? Does this return radians? -8th or -45 will return pi. Yeah, I am adding 90 to the quaternions. Yeah, that's amazing. Why did it work? It's not degree, not very degree to rad of me. Oops. Stop. Play again. Oh wait, this one from angle is from degrees, right? Oh no, in radians. Okay. So client. Okay. I the rotation just needs to be bigger. That's perfect there. Export var rotation speed. By default let's go 60. Maybe that's enough. Yeah, this is rotation speed. Save. Play. It is rad, isn't it? You're right. Wait, it's still too little. 90? Well, it's 90 per second. That's probably still too little, right? Like it's not very... 120 maybe? And use the right formula instead of... Like, I did that in Bevy. Oh yeah, that's a bit better. I don't know if we'll keep this, but we'll see how it goes. I could do that because what am I using for forwards currently? Oh, just the rotation. Because like I'll need to add tails that are behind behind the player, and so behind the player would be left. I don't know, I think maybe when it comes to like collisions and then also the tail segments, it's gonna be easier to remember if it's just up. Well, like, then we still have to do the degree rotation thing manually though. Despite some math, since Godot considers vector right to have an angle of 0. Really? So what, this player we just rotated 90 degrees. Save, and then here we don't have 90 and we don't have 90. Oh, it's gonna be facing the wrong way when we start. No. Why did it not work? Oh. Okay. Fog programming? Yeah. Okay, it's working. We don't have to do any of the 90s. I mean, at the moment we don't need right, but if when we add a segment, we'll need to do left, and collisions we'll need to use right. Does it matter? You think the fimsh texture would be facing to the right? Oh, it might. It might be default. We got rid of the 90s? Oh no. Not the 90s. Oh, it's true, we did get rid of the 90s. Okay. Wait, do other clients do this automatically? I don't think so, because the client only sets the position. How do I get them to see each other? I need to swap their window position, and then they'll head towards each other. This is how it works, right? Well, this is a bit trippy. Oh man, I don't have relative locations. I don't know where they are. Oh, I don't think they're ever gonna see each other again. We might have to start again. Slow them down. Yeah, okay. I just export this. Let's just go like 20. So, two clients, and client. Yeah, it's not very slow of you. What the? Yeah, what the? This does not work how I think it works. Did I not save it? Server. Client. Clients. Yeah, the other one does not rotate. Yeah, that's what I expected. Okay, nice. You're not even sure how it's working? What do you mean? It's working just fine. There's an error in the script, is there? Why? Why does this have an error now? Cannot parse global player from player GD. What is a fake error? I mean, close player. Close the script. Player scene. Open up the script. Oh, it is a fake error. Look at that. Ghost error, yeah. Well, it's better than Unity where you have no errors. You save the project, you still have no errors, and it runs fine. Then you close the project and come back to another day, and it's all broken. Yo, I did a pull request and they replied. Yeah, I need to look this up real quick. I want to see what happened. Did it get merged in? Because I use Easy Bevy GIF for the overlay, and they didn't update to 18 yet, so I manually did that. And gave them a pull request, and yeah, then we'll get back to the game. It's fun because you have errors like a blink nearly on a blink nearly. Well, that doesn't happen on Unity 6 anymore. Thank God. My God. Thank the Lords. But yeah, fucking. Also, you'd had the error where it said error, and then it would have no data, just no information, no text. It's just error. Yeah, they merged my pull request. Let's go. Nice. You had errors that had nothing at all, yeah. Just the icon, yeah. Bog. Bog. They said just in time for the jam. What jam? I mean, the Nova Game Jam did start. Like yesterday or something, but they're probably talking about a different jam. Oh man, that's Pog. I feel satisfied. Oh. I didn't even do much, I just changed the number from 18 and added a typedef derive. It's not like I did anything complicated, but it feels good. Okay, nice. Pog. Okay, let's get back to it then. Back to it. Am I adding a segment? Because we did the rotation, but it's not synced. Do we want to send the rotation, or do we send something else? I mean, the rotation is just one number. We could add it in as part of the position packet. It's just like another float. Because yeah, like... I think so, yeah. Yeah, I think this makes sense. Sure, yeah. Oh right, cause radians is very small, isn't it? It's just like 0 to 3. Who needs more than 256 distinct rotation values? I mean, radians is only 0 to 3.14, so do I need that? If you send the velocity, you can align the rotation with the client side. I don't send the velocity, no. I don't have a speed up mechanic. I was going to send like a variable like is speeding up, like a boolean, just be like is charging or whatever, and if a thing is charging, they have a higher velocity because that's what they would be doing. To save that bandwidth, because you don't, they're either on the default speed or the faster speed, and that's all the variation there is in terms of speed, I believe. So I'm not sending the velocity currently, just the position. But they have their own velocity. Yeah, so it's just here. It's just this part here. Well, this one. Yeah, we have the previous position and we have the current position. Is that always going to be correct? It might be. It might be. Var diff of vector 2 is equal to position. I think I do the last position first, right? Player position dot position minus position. That gives us the diff. New position first. Okay. Yeah, that's what I have. Nice. I did remember. Yeah. Yeah. New position is first, yes. And then rotation would be... Oh wait, they have angle difference. Oh wait, no, that's just to and from, never mind. Never mind. Diff to angle. Rotation is equal to angle. Isn't that simple? Surely not. Surely not. Server. That goes away. Let me make sure it's visible. Then we have two clients. You can check if the diff isn't 0. Does that matter? Client and then client. Oh yeah, look at that. It does work. It is ever so slightly delayed. It's probably fine, right? So if I swap them now, they should head towards each other. Yeah, look at that. Yeah, it is delayed a lot, actually. Because it doesn't happen smooth. You can see it's rotating in segments. Why is that? It can't be right because you only send it if it changes. Oh, we need the rotate towards function, this one. Let's just have a little function here. Manual rotate towards, just so both of them can have the same functionality given the same data. Well, we don't have delta though. Yeah, but we send the packet all of the time because the physics process sends. See, like, this is probably a bit bandwidth wasting. We send the packet every physics update. You saw target rotation? Oh, that's true. I mean, the other clients won't have target rotation. Oh, I see what you mean. Oh, right, because the position... Well, the position difference isn't the target rotation, because you're still moving in a past position on the way to target position. Because like this position difference is already has the new manual rotation stuff applied. Like this is a position of after it's already been degree locked, because we move it by the new rotation, and the new rotation like if the target angle is like 120 and we move like 20 degrees in this one frame, when we receive it on the client side, this difference is only going to be 20 degrees, and the 20 degrees is not the target is 120, but this will only give you the 20-degree angle. This would be the 20-degree angle in terms of movement. What do you mean no? How not? Because like if we wrote it, if the ideal angle is 120, we're at 20, or we're at 0, but this ends up being 20. We translate it by 20, like we do the 20-degree rotation, so we move in that 20-degree angle. When we get the position difference over here, this diff will be 20 degrees. And it's not the goal, but it's the current last step that is applied. Is the current rotation of the other client, not the target yeah. It's probably fine, yeah. Like, maybe in the future we'll just send inputs, like just sends the vector that is their ideal direction, and also if they have like spacebar down or whatever for speeding, because then everything else is handled by, well, I guess we still need to send position and stuff occasionally to make sure it's all correct. We don't have floating point issues. Because like if I go too far into that optimization though, we just end up with a GTRS, and that's cool, but like the current implementation of GTRS requires so much more than what we need for this. Oh, look at that error! We got this error again. Why? Oh, food was eaten? Is it because it's like below? 1 out of 1 match. No, we did have it. It was in here. We just removed we just commented out the the camera stuff. Wait, where did it go? Wait, it's right. Huh. Why did I delete it? Maybe I'm just accidentally deleting this. Rotate taught, yeah, that's true. Let me have a look at it again. So, clients. Okay, let's try it. Let's try it. Yeah. Let's, rotate towards. Well, we don't have delta though. I mean, I guess that doesn't matter. Rotation. This would be diff.angle. When you get a packet, you store the target angle from the diff. Okay, true. Target angle vector 2. Here, target's angle is equal to diff.angle. Do we need to add it? No, it's probably fine. A target angle is not a vector 2. What am I talking about? It's like position still gets updated, that's fine. And then in here is authority. This one, we go if target angle, then this. Oh, cause the if it's only 30, it will still do the full 30. Okay, that makes sense. Oh, I understand now. This is not ideal angle. This is target angle. Cause like this position should never update if you're yeah, that's fine. So inside the if on line 54. Oh yeah, you're right. You're right. Solving bugs before they happen. Don't I? What if target angle is not set? If this is not set, like 0 is a valid target angle. That's true, okay. No ifs. Only buts. Hello Tempest, welcome in, hello. Okay, let's see if it worked. Server that one up. Have both of these here. Client and clients. It has been a while, I have been doing good. Yo, I want to do something crazy, hang on 1 second. Yo, what if we do something crazy? What if we go, multiplied by 1.1, multiplied by 1, yeah, 1.1? 1 plus 0.1 multiplied by, let's, angle, goal angle is equal to diff.angle. Goal angle. Hang on, this might be very ill-advised, but I had an idea. Do we have a sine function? Oh, we do have a sine function. Yeah, I just want to see if this just breaks entirely, or if it's like kinda good. Oh, okay, I broke it entirely. Why? Why did it error? Oh, we don't have a sine function. That'll just be a totally different angle. Well, it should be the angle that is 10% further than what it is currently. You probably want to do things on the rotate towards delta. Well, the idea is that if you're turning right, presumably you're gonna be turning right next frame anyway. 10% further in what? Oh, we need to get the angle difference. La rotation direction. This is current target angle. The new angle minus the target angle. That gives us if we're rotating left or right. And then we want the sine of this. Right? Does that make sense? I don't think it makes sense. What am I thinking? You can't calculate 10% further with just a new angle. I mean, we have the previous angle. Flashbacks to 2 hours with null reference. Exceptions. Were you doing unsafe practices? Oh no. Because if we haven't moved, the 10% will be 0. The difference will be 0. If we are moving like 30, we actually tell it to rotate 33. And then the next frame, if it's 0, then we do 0. Okay, what about the 1 by 1 though? That doesn't make sense. The 1 by 1 doesn't make sense. The 0.1 doesn't make sense. We have the sine direction. Well, we want 10% of the total rotation direction difference. Right? You don't think that'll help much because it's derived from the position, so doing prediction or position side of things would make more sense. Doing prediction on the position side of things would make more sense. Ooh. Well, it is right though. We are doing things. Is it not? Is it not a prediction of the position? Work anyway. Oh right, it's a sine thing. I did not do the sine num. Is it sine num? Yeah. Why is my autofiller not working? So so are we not predicting the position to be a further rotation? Was working on enemy direction detection state machines. Apparently, if an array of target group is empty, it's null. Oh. Yeah, I just want to see this right now, but Godot sign of what is the function? It won't tell me. They said to use clamp F. That's true, okay. Angle difference. Inclusive direction. Sub Clients. What is it now? Invalid call. Okay, angle difference. What? You'd lap angle with 1-1 as the weight. Oh, that's true actually. Lapping the angle as 1-1. That's probably a lot simpler. Why do we not have rate? Is it part of like? Is angle difference just a normal function? If I go angle, yeah, okay. It's not part of goal angle. We're not doing rust anymore. Goal angle. But we want the lapping thing anyway. The lapping thing sounds much better. Lap float. From rotation to goal angle 1-1. Oh wait. This doesn't happen here anyway. Hang on. This doesn't happen here anyway. This is still this goal angle. What am I doing? And we head up here. Wait, do we do it here instead of target angle? Here we there, you think? Not lap F? Okay. Just lap. I thought lap F was for floats. Rotation, goal angle, 1-1. What is lap F anyway? I don't know if that makes sense. Does it make sense? It might make sense. Okay, 1-1 is definitely too strong. Oh, lap angle, nice. Lap angle, 105. Client. Just head them towards each other. I think that's fine. Wait. If I do sit them on top of each other, like this, we can see just how much off the angle is, pretty much. You know what? That's pretty good. I mean, I have no latency. Like it's only when you do a very small rotation does it like overshoot a little bit. Because when you do a big rotation, it's always correct. It's just the small ones, but the small ones also don't matter, I don't think. Removing them, like, that makes me think there should be an animation where fimsh wiggle a little as they swim. I mean, that would be cool. That would be cool, it's true. It is true. This one. Let's reset their speed. server, client. Whoa, yo, that's so fast. Yeah, that's insane. Okay, that's a problem. When the other one loses focus, it jumps like this. We do need to do some position prediction, movement prediction. Well, I mean, that's easy, right? We just have it, wow. We just have it move in its current rotation, even if it's not the client, and then its position gets updated correctly when we get a position update. And that way, you're not limited to, because you just do this, right? Well, I described the dead reckoning, nice. Okay. Oh, that's not good. Wait, how does that work? Is the other game not updating? Why does it reset like that? Yeah. Well, that's what we're doing now. Oh, the game isn't updating. The server needs the updates. Well, can't see through all the fimshes. Oh no. Yeah, the fimshes can't eat at the moment. It's a bit of a problem. Let me fix that real quick. It's a bit of a problem. Background. Okay, that should be better. Because here I'm just, if it's not an authority, it translates. But I guess you don't, if it stops updating, the client no longer sends this, and the position doesn't update either because their physics process doesn't update. So we need the server to do this for the client if we don't have an update, if I'm not mistaken. Because like this would be this is what I was seeing was the correct following of events, but because the client wasn't updating very often, it wasn't doing this very often, and so this wasn't happening very often. But that means that delta is fucked. Are you doing anything in process somewhere for the fimshes? No. What about the networking? Is the networking in a process? Network. Polling. The networking is in a process. Because this is when the clients pulls the server, well, pulls data from the server. But we don't send anything during this, we just get data. Why would vsync change that? Window. Vsync mode. Mailbox is better. No, it still stopped. It is updating more frequently. Well, is it though? Well, I enabled mailbox, which is the better vsync though. Yeah, okay, it's still vsync, you're right. You're right. What is the real solution to it? There's a weird lag on the client side. Oh no. Oh man, my GPU fan is spinning up. Ooh, I should probably set an FPS limit. You're right. But it did kind of work, yeah. What is the long-term solution? I can set a max FPS is true. Yeah, 60. Well, the long-term solution is just to have the server update it and then I guess I have to send like an override packet and be like, yo, client. Well, like, what's wrong with physics process? Like, this should always be the delta from the last update, and so it should be like if it's longer between pauses, the delta should be bigger and bigger. Like, why is that not happening? Like, what is wrong with Godot? Where's my fat delta from not running? The compositor may choose to send frames less often with vsync enabled. Godot has to wait for processing. Yeah, but the delta should fix that, because like your delta is gonna be like 16 billion if you haven't updated for like 2 seconds or more, and so like you should still move the full amount, shouldn't you? It does process multiple physics frames in the same frame, yes. But it doesn't move. It doesn't move the same amount it should during the same amount of time. It's true, but it should still move that. But it doesn't move that. It moves like a single. It like caps out in a second. I think that's what's happening. Let me print. Let's print delta. I'm pretty sure it's capping out like a second or something. Client, do this. Oh wait, I need to do the frame thing again. Enable. Client, this. Yeah, see, like, it's only jumping, like, there's a max amount of physics steps that's happening there. Okay, let's see what else did. I probably want to do it as a push warning, because otherwise they're all merged together like this. That's not good. So when the server processes 10 physics steps, yeah, the client only sees 1. Yeah, but it's still not moving far enough. Like the client, regardless of the server, like the clients are fully controlled by themselves, but it's not updating correctly because like the server doesn't update the client's position ever if you are the client owner. So the client should still, it should jump, yes, but it should still be at the same rate as the other ones. It's just you doing bigger jumps, so collisions might be affected, but that's not what's happening. Yeah. Yeah, that is what I'm running into. But why didn't they Fine, run it on a separate thread. Well, that won't work if we export it to web. Oh, it doesn't work anyway, okay. Solver iterations. Well, like if you have that few iterations, the delta time should increase, should it not? Ticks per second 6, mix deltas. Yeah, there's 8 here. This is the one you were talking about. Yeah, it is true. That is one, but it's useless. Oh wait, physics interpolation? If true, the renderer will interpolate transform. Okay, never mind. I mean, interpolation for this is pretty cool anyway. It's not cool for like it's cool for single player games, but for multiplayer games, the slowdown is frustrating. Well, I can just I just use my own delta time, right? We just run our own delta time. this is Visuals with VSync available. Godot will wait for compositor frame events before continuing. That's true. Physics will remain consistently slower than real time. Yeah, that's not fun for the server. Well, the server isn't the problem, right? Like, the server's visible the whole time. Like, if the server's in the background, that doesn't stop. Wait, okay, hang on, we can test this, let me... Wait, so if I put the server here, we put the second client on my other screen so it's visible, the third client over here. I think I need to start again. Oh yeah, look at that. It is the server. Well, at least at the moment it's the server. Okay, that's funny. You might be able to disable FreeSync and limit FPS manually to 30 minutes. That's true. Yeah, I do want a headless server. I haven't worked out how to do that yet. But that will be required. Is there a signal that is like lost focus? What is this? Force update transform. Forces them nodes transform to update fails if the node isn't. For performance reason, transform changes are usually accumulated and applied at once. Oh no, yeah, no, that's not what we want. The window should have a signal for it itself. Yeah. Okay, so ready. Window. Get window. Focus entered. Dot connect. And then focus exit. Being focused. Being unfocused. Funk being focused. Being unfocused. Pass. I cannot spell focused. Basically, if you set a physics FPS and consequently physics delta time, Godot will always use this delta time value for physics stuff. It makes physics more stable, so things like that expects. Yeah. Thank you for joining the farm student. Window. I mean, we kinda wait. Does get window, is that expensive? The equivalent of get tree, get root. Okay, it's kind of expensive. The window is equal to a get window. Maybe it needs to be on ready. It might be on ready. On ready. You're gonna have to do it once to hook up the signal? Yeah, but you have to set the Windows parameters each time, right? I presume it's part of the Windows parameters. Because VSync is usually a window thing. Yeah, window parameters. Alright then. It's like physics. Frame. VSync is okay. Sets. Property and value. Vsync disabled. You need the window ID. Okay. Display server dot window set vsync mode. Yeah, vsync mode, vsync. What? Give me the options back. Disabled window ID is window.id. Get window ID. I mean, we can probably just store the ID rather than the reference to the window then. Mailbox. Oh, and engine max FPS. You're right. Engine dot max FPS is equal to 30. And here 0. Is 0 the same as uncapped? Yeah, 0 is the default. It's an int. Oh yeah, of course it's an int. You don't want 3.2 frames. Wait. Does it work? Let me put the server off to the side. Client, big. Oh, it does work. I mean, it's jittering, but it does work. Wait. It's, oh wait, hang on, it's centered. Well, you could though. It's just 3 frames every 2 seconds. Oh yeah, that's true. Let me put the server in the back end. Server. I mean, the server shouldn't matter at all. Yeah, it's not too bad. It's not ideal. Right. The solution to this is just you don't snap them to the position you like. Yeah, okay. I mean, you could just send an unfocused boolean to the network, and then everyone else can interpolate the position instead of matching the position. Instead of having it jitter. Yeah. Player. We just need a goal position, right? Instead of just snapping it to it, we just have a goal position, and we do it like goal rotation, kinda. Var target position vector 2. On enter tree, we'll just make the target position equal to the current position. And then here, server handle player position. Oh, this one here. So let me get rid of that and this. So instead of goal position, target position is equal to player position dot position. You might want a variable velocity kind of thing. Just move towards should work, yeah. And then here, global position is equal to move towards from to and delta. So from global position to target position delta multiplied by speed. Hydration time. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I really need to add the redeems into the overlay so I don't miss them. Biggest factor you want? Oh yeah, of course. Of course. Then it's probably just... And then this returns a vector 2, so global position is equal to that. Server, client, oh. Yeah, oh my god. Yo, it's really good, let's go. Like, the server's got some shenanigans going on, but that's okay. I think this is a successful test, because both the client and the server were unfocused and out of the way, and it still looked good on the one client that was fully active. Yeah, thank you a lot. That's very pog. Very pog. Much wow. Because especially where people are going to be using browser tabs, like clicking away is going to be pretty common. Oh, amazing. Absolutely brilliant. Oh. Programming, yeah, programming. Oh, that's amazing. That's some cool shit. Okay, did we? What? Oh man, we're gonna have to do all sorts of things for the tails. I mean, they're all dictated by the head, so maybe we don't need to do that much. We try setting physics FPS. Okay, yeah, let's have a look at that. So physics ticks per second 30, and interpolation. Client. Yeah, it's the same. So let me go another client. Oh, what was that? Oh, they start at 0. The move to so I guess we just say if it's where is it, target position here, if it's great enough of a difference, we just auto teleport them there. Yeah, we're on the same wavelength there. Nice. If global position dot squared distance to player position dot position is greater than Speed by delta by 2. Or if I just do it there instead of when we receive it. Okay. Yeah. If it's greater than, so this is a variable. I'm just gonna call this tick speed is delta by speed, and so if it's greater than tick speed by 2, do that. Otherwise, let's just updates by tick speed. Else. This needs to be square distance to. This is a float, no? Oh, we don't have player position. This is just targets position. Save. Global position is equal to target's position. Snap to position if position difference is too great. Server, client. Oh yeah, we did see a few frames of the teleporting, but that's okay. Now if I go client, yeah, it was. Oh, we have a problem. Oh no. Oh no, what is going on here? Why can I not eat? Did we break eating? Host server client. We broke eating? When did that happen? That's fasting? Yeah, it's break fast even if you do eat. What? It's not this, is it? I mean, I really doubt it's that, but like... What was it? Why is eating breaking? What? How did we break eating? Does the fruit handle the collisions? No, it's the player that handles the collisions, right? Enter tree, this is the call for was eaten. We don't care about that. Server handle player, client handle, player reference, handle sucking food. If we're not the server, don't do anything. If area is food, player is equal to null out type. why wouldn't it? Why wouldn't it? Like, both are examples. Both are in focus. What? No. The answer to that is no. The server does not know shit. I did not mean to launch another server. Yeah, the server doesn't know shit. Why? Oh, wait. Wait a second. This needs to be... right? Oops. It was not the server. Yeah, okay, there you go. I mean... I think it's working now. Okay, server. Client. Another client. It seems to be okay. Yeah. So it was just that this was running on the server when it shouldn't have been. What is authority anyway? It should be already not. Why is this not? Why is authority not working? If we're not authority and not server. But if it is authority, it already is not a server, and it's not. Why did that fix it? That doesn't make sense. I mean, it's fixed now. I should put this in a Git repo. That's what I should do. My god. Because no authority can be a server. Authority isn't a server, but authority can be. Authority can't be a server because it has to be not a server and the owner of the player has to match the ID that's set on the client network, which this would be null on the server, I believe. You want to be not authority? Yeah, we already are not authority. Is authority. Oh. Oh. Alright, because this makes it true. Oh, I see. I see. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, because I have it here, not a server, and then is authority. That's for the ready one. We did that earlier, you're right. I just forgot. I think I'm done for today. Oh, we've made much progress. Much. Well, actually, how do I make the server headless? Or I'd have to export it separately, right? Thanks for the authority, no worries. Oh yeah, that would make sense anyway, because I would have to export it to like Linux, and then the other ones are to WebSocket, to web, which makes sense. You don't need to export it. Oh, really? Nice. Yeah, it's true. Yeah, it is true. Because like we'd probably want to pass in a yo, thank you for the subscription with your Prime, yo. Thank you very much appreciated. I pass in like a port number or like a some sort of configuration for the WebSocket. I also need to test if the WebSocket stuff actually works through, if it's like a a secure WebSocket instead of just a raw one. But you know, it is what it is. That's not today's problem. Not today's problem. Is there anyone good to raid? Oh, there is. We can go raid Lane. Or both work, might need to change. Yeah. That's like it would be WSS for sure. Godot can do TLS just fine. Yeah, like nice. Well, yeah. Because I'm using my own, well, not my own. That's not true. It's not my own. I am doing the manual WebSocket thing, but it's still a WebSocket PR from Godot, so it's probably fine. Also, web exports, the browser provides a WebSocket implementation. Oh, nice. Yeah, I'll need to try that sometime, but not right now. We're gonna go, yeah, we're gonna go Red Lane. They're doing some programming. It is what it is. I'll see everyone tomorrow for some more Godot things, I imagine. We'll see how I feel. Maybe we'll do some overlay, maybe some Godot. We'll see. I kind of want to finish this. Like, we could finish this in a week, I think. We're getting there. We're getting all the features knocked out. Yeah. Have a nice summer, thank you all. No worries. Why not overlay in Godot? Why not both overlay in Godot? It's true, I do need to move probably my chat to Godot. It's true. It's true. Okay. I think that's it. Yeah, hopefully I make some more progress on the little project thing. Yeah, I'll post about it if I do finish it. Anyway, bye bye. Have a good one.